Hello, so I'm here at the Grand Sigic Villa, which I thought was a perfect place to begin my rant video. So basically today is Sunday. I woke up this morning and I thought, I'm going to go. I've been thinking for ages of deconstructing my cave at Mathisen, which is very sad for me. That place holds a lot of memories, but it's old and outdated. So I thought I would deconstruct that and build something new at Talgallan, a new cave. So I was very excited about that. I logged on and it's literally taken me over 3 hours to empty out a house, find places to store all of the furnishings, and I'm just really frustrated right now. So I thought that I would upload this little rant video about it, because I think this is an issue that affects lots and lots of people in this game. So this is all of my furnishings that are stored here. As you can see, there are 700 of them, 700 full. It's quite sad because even though I really don't like this place much, as people know, I do love the garden area here, and I've had several ideas actually of stuff that I would like to build here. And there's just no way I'm ever going to be able to do that, because there is no way I'm ever going to be able to clear all of these furnishings out of here. I've just got nowhere to put them. So I can never do what I want to do in the Grand Sigic Villa, sadly. And that isn't even the extent of it. The reason I've started recording this video today is because I've literally just filled up storage house number 5. 5 houses. Well, 4, not including this one, that I've spent my money on, and I bought them because I loved them and because I wanted to do things with them and decorate them, and I can't because they're being used as storage. So this is storage house number 1. Now we're going to travel over to storage house number 2. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one, I've got several. We'll go over to this one next. So yeah. So I was having this trouble, and I actually spoke to some people about this problem today, and we were trying to think of solutions. I mean, people have been going on about a furnishing bag for a really long time. We've spoken about it several times before, but unfortunately Zenimax have said that they can't do that. There are technical reasons behind it. So somebody suggested today that maybe we should be able to deconstruct furnishings, which I thought was a really brilliant idea. That way you could get furnishings that you don't really want. I mean, look at these Breton chests. I keep them because I think I might need them, and I've wasted materials on crafting them. But I could deconstruct them and get the materials back, and then if I wanted to construct them again in the future, I could. I don't quite know how that would work with items from the Crown store, or items you buy from merchants. I don't know how that would work, whether you would still be able to deconstruct those or not. But it's definitely a good idea, and it would probably solve some issues with furniture storage, although not all, because I know some people wouldn't want to deconstruct their furniture. And it's not just the storage as well. What I find really frustrating as well when I'm decorating is, because you're forced to store so much furniture in houses, finding what you need can be an absolute nightmare. So you know that you've got this, I don't know, let me think of an item. So you know you've got this Breton bed somewhere. One of your houses has this really nice 4-poster Breton bed and you want it for your build, but you've got 5 storage houses and you don't know which one it is. So you have to travel to every single one of your houses to find this Breton bed, and you finally find it, and then you take it back to your house and you put it in there, and then you think, now somewhere I've got this really nice red guard wardrobe. I would quite like to put that in here too. What house is that in? And then you have to go through it all again, and it's an absolute nightmare. So storage, I mean, we are forced to store things in houses. It's not the most ideal way to store things, because obviously you're wasting your own money having to buy several houses that you really love just to store furniture in, when really you only bought them because you wanted to decorate them. And then there comes the issue of being able to find items when they're being stored in the houses, which when you're decorating a 700 item slot house, that could potentially be 700 items that you're running around in all of your houses trying to find. This house, Mornos Keep, I love it. I've never uploaded this house before because I have started decorating it, had to use it as storage, and I've never been able to do what I want here. I've had so many ideas for this place, but I can never realise those ideas because this house I can't empty. I haven't got another house to be able to stick 400 items in, because they're decorated. I mean, why should I have to do that anyway, to be honest? Okay, we're going to Twin Arches now. That one's another house that's full. I believe that's number 5 now, I think. So yeah, this house is completely full. Oh, we've still got one more actually after this to visit that's completely full as well. I think actually Twin Arches is the one that I started filling up today. This one was empty and waiting for an idea that I had, which is now scrapped because it's become my 5th storage house. Very disappointing. I do have a couple of storage chests, but that's not the point, and I'm not willing to go and spend loads of real money to get more storage chests when I know that's not going to be enough storage either. I'm still going to have to use houses that I've spent money on to be able to store furnishings. Even if I had all of the chests, it's not going to be enough. And another thing, which is also a shame, is I would like to personally use my chests to store things like item sets and master writs and things like that. That's the sort of thing I'd like to be able to store in my chests. But instead, all of my storage in the whole game is used up on furnishings. I'm wasting 5 houses just to store furnishings in them. What's the point then? What's the point in buying houses when you just have to use them to store furnishings? Like, I don't want to have to buy houses to store my furniture. I bought these houses because I loved them and I wanted to decorate them. So another suggestion somebody came up with, which I actually thought was really sad, that people are going to these lengths. Somebody suggested starting a new guild so that we would have a guild bank with 500 slots as a shared furniture storage place, which is just so sad that that's what it's coming to now, that people are literally considering using up a guild slot and having 10 people using up a guild slot just so that you can have 500 shared slots, which is like the size of a medium home, and that's shared between 10 people, so that would be what, like 50 slots each. People are going to those lengths just for a few extra slots to be able to store their furniture. It's just really ridiculous, and there's got to be a better way to do this. I don't think Zenimax realised the extent of this issue, which is why I'm showing you all of these storage houses I have. All houses that I want to do things in that I can't. Now, the house that I was planning on decorating, Telgallen, with my cave, I had a brilliant idea for that, and I was really excited to go there and sort that out because I've just been thinking about it for so long. But sadly, I'm not going to be doing that today, or probably for a very long time, because starting a new project at Telgallen would mean probably having to craft lots of new furnishings. I mean, I might have some in storage that I need for that, but the idea I have is going to use furnishings that I don't have, and I'm not willing to go and buy and craft new furnishings when I know that when I finally take that place apart, I'm going to need even more storage space to put all of my unused furnishings, and it's just getting worse and worse. This problem is getting worse, and it's affecting a lot of people. Like, a lot of people are affected by this. It's not just me. So yeah, this is my 5th storage house. all of these 5 houses are full of items that I'm not using right now, and this shouldn't be the case. I shouldn't be forced to spend my money on houses that I love and not be able to decorate them or build in them or do anything in them apart from store furnishings. It's honestly putting me off of decorating at the moment on EU, because I just have nowhere to put stuff anymore, and it's really frustrating me very much, and I'm sure it's frustrating a lot of other people. So Zenimax, you need to address this issue. It seems like with housing, issues get pushed under the carpet a lot in this game, because not everybody is into housing as much as some of us, and they don't really realise these problems. But those of us that are really into housing and decorate lots of houses all of the time all have this problem. We all have this issue, and it needs to be fixed, because a lot of people are not decorating houses and they're not spending money, which I know a language that Zenimax really understands. People are not spending as much money. They're not willing to buy brand new shiny houses when they can't even decorate the houses they've got in game because they're full of furniture. So it would be a good idea, and it would make everybody very happy and sort out a very large problem in the game if you were to somehow fix this issue, because it's driving me and lots of other people mad. So I will be decorating Wraith Home hopefully on Monday, because we've been waiting for a long time now for EU character transfer on the PTS. This whole cycle so far there's been no EU transfer, so I've been waiting for that so that I can decorate Wraith Home. So I'm hoping that will be tomorrow. If so, you can expect my Wraith Home on the PTS in the next couple of days. So yes, I think that's about everything. Another idea somebody actually came up with today was some kind of furniture aid group where we can donate furnishings that we're not using and we don't need, and give them to people that don't have much gold or just getting into housing and don't have many furnishing plans or materials and really need furniture for their homes. So if anybody out there is in that situation and you don't have much gold and you just bought a house and you need furnishings, then you can contact me in the game on EU. Unfortunately I can't do that on NA because I don't have much on there. So yeah, you can contact me on EU. My username in the game is the same as on YouTube, and if anybody is in the same situation and has any furnishings they don't want and they would like to give away for some furniture aid group, I think I'll probably stick all of the furnishings in Matheson, seeing as it's just been emptied. And yeah, if anybody needs some free furnishings, let me know and you can come and have a look around Matheson at the stuff there. I mean, I'd recommend not donating anything of really high value, because that's stuff you probably want to keep and use in the future, but just like little bits, like maybe beds and rugs and stuff that people may find useful and things that are just taking up too much space in your house. So let me know if you'd be interested in participating in that. And also I have a little competition going at the moment for anybody that hasn't heard about it or doesn't know about it. It's for EU and NA both, and it's to decorate a house as a holiday destination. It doesn't have to be a summer holiday, it can be any kind of holiday, adventure holiday or an activity holiday, any kind of thing like that. And the prize is 1 million gold, which would come in useful for buying a nice new house, hopefully not for storage. So yeah, if you're interested in entering the contest, then you can join my Discord channel. I will link that below, and all of the details are on there in the news section. So yeah, that's about everything for now. I hope that you have a brilliant weekend. Please let me know if you have any really great suggestions for the item limit and the problem that people are facing with that right now. I also apologise if the sound is a bit off in this video. My dog did eat my headset and I'm using my webcam as a microphone right now as a last minute resort. So yeah, thank you again, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.